blurs out all and any of that redness. This foundation stick is the foundation stick for us women over 50. I'm using Fair Ivory and it just matches my skin perfectly. A little bit goes a long way. This stuff goes on so evenly and look how it just matches my skin tone. This is one of my favorite foundations, Jones Road. I love the fact that it's made for our mature skin. It comes in multiple different shades. You can find the perfect match for you. I left it linked below. You know you're serious about a product when you get to your last refill and you realize that it's the last refill, so you order yourself the second set because you're not going to run out of this. This is the Surezia Feather Edge Eyebrow Pencil, and this is the one I use every single day because, for one, I can sharpen it and keep it sharp and have that feather and hair-like stroke every single time I use it, and I get brows like this compared to what I normally have. This is so easy to do. You just go in, and it creates this feather-like, hair-like strokes. So easy. Just a little pressure and you get the perfect brows every freaking time. I went ahead, I left it linked below, set it with the setting spray, and you're good to go. It lasts all day. I almost gave up on powders for my face because it seemed like every single one I used would set into my fine lines, making me look like I actually had more wrinkles than I did, and my face would always look dry. Until I started using this Tarte Creaseless setting powder because this just blurs out those fine lines. It does not make your skin look dry. It's made for mature skin, and it goes on just perfect. Right now it comes with this brush that you can use all over your face for dusting that powder on. I went ahead, I linked this one, but this is for Gen X women and our mature skin. I really don't understand the science behind these two, but I do understand that my watery eyes aren't destroying it. This is the Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara, and this is the Tartelette Quick Stick Tubing Liquid Liner. I love that I can actually wear liner again without worrying about it smearing down my face, and the mascara stays on all day until I rinse it off with warm water in the shower, and it just comes off in tubes. The liner, and dropped them below so you can check them out. Nothing prepares you for menopause, and nothing prepares you for menopause sweat and the odor that comes from that sweat. When my husband told me I stunk one night after I had just gotten out of the shower and put on my old deodorant, it was mortifying. But this has changed that game. I don't stink anymore. I do not even worry about stinking because this Carpe Deodorant works for up to 100 hours. It works a different type of way. I am not sure the science behind it. All I know is it works. I do not have that underarm odor anymore, and I never worry about my husband telling me I stink anymore. This is the rose water, and you just use a tiny amount. I mean, this amount right here on one armpit, it's the perfect amount. I went ahead, I left this link below. Why is it that we can talk about periods, menopause, hot flashes, night sweats, everything that our body puts us through at this period of time? Let's say I can't poop and suddenly we've gone too far. Seriously, why is pooping such a taboo subject for women still? Because I'm gonna say it, I struggle with it. There are times that I am bloated, I'm uncomfortable, and I know I need to go. And absolutely nothing happens. That's why I started using Oxy-Powder. When I need a little help to get things moving, this has helped me go and feel a lot less bloated. So yes, I'm 53 and I'm talking about poop on the internet. Because women poop, women get constipated, and I guarantee more of us struggle with it than we're actually willing to admit. So if you're one of the ones struggling, I went ahead and left it below. Ladies, how many times have you heard you should probably be taking magnesium? You go look for magnesium and suddenly you're seeing glycinate, citrate, malate, taurate, and I'm thinking, I was told to take magnesium, not a freaking chemistry class. That's the one reason I use microingredients magnesium complex 20-in-1 for women. It combines multiple forms of magnesiums in these little capsules in one formula. I don't have to make my supplement routine more complicated than it actually needs to be. Because at 53, I'm all about finding ways to take care of myself simpler, not harder. If that's you, I've linked it below. If your gut has got a little bit more opinionated as you get older, you're not alone. Mine definitely does not let me get away with things that it used to. That is one of the reasons that I started paying attention to probiotics and added the micro-ingredients Mega Probiotics. It also has pro, pre, and postbiotics with enzymes to my daily routine. It has 40 different strains of probiotics and 200 billion CFUs in one formula that you can take in 2 capsules. I'm learning that as I get older, it's not about just taking care of what I can see in the mirror. Sometimes you got to be taking care of what's happening behind the scenes too. That's you. I left it below. If you would have asked me a few years ago what astaxanthin was, I would have looked at you and thought you just made up the word. Now, it's one of those supplements I keep coming back to. I use bulk supplements astaxanthin, and what originally caught my attention was learning that astaxanthin is a powerful carotenoid antioxidant. The more I researched it, the more I started wondering why we do not hear about this antioxidant more so than we hear about other antioxidants. I'm 53. I'm not taking supplements because they're trendy. I'm researching what actually makes sense for me at this stage of my life, and astaxanthin has secured a permanent spot in my daily routine. If you're looking for something at this stage in your life, I highly recommend this. I went ahead and left it linked. 12 months. 12 month supply. Actually, I got 2 of these, so it's 24 month supply of these washing machine cleaners from Uproot to help dissolve that cat hair, dog hair, and their oils. And I'm going to be tossing this little thing into my washer right now. This is what it looks like. You just go in, and I'm assuming you do it on the fresh, same one as you do on the other one. And I'm going to start, and I will let you know how it turns out. So here goes nothing. I went ahead, I linked them down below, but this is supposed to work amazing. I can't wait to see the result.